Now to bring in Charles Zaruga with sports news.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's duo of Chinenye Obiora and Francis Chukwuemeka dominated their class in the singles event at the first Morocco Para Table Tennis Open Championship holding in Agadir. Obiora, a Commonwealth Games medalist, was unbeaten and went on to clinch gold in the women's singles class 1-5. Francis Chukwuemeka also won the men's singles class 9-10 title. Football Administration Sepp Blatter has been told he is facing a 90-day provisional suspension by the FIFA Ethics Committee. It's understood that the investigatory arm has recommended that the ban, which is subject to approval by adjudicatory judge Joachim Eckert. Blatter is being investigated by Swiss prosecutors over a 2 million Swiss franc payment made to UEFA President Michel Platini. And in tennis, Rafa Nadal is through to the third round of the China Open after beating Canada's Vasek Pospisil 7-6, 6-4. The Spaniard, who was broken 4 times in his previous match against Wu Di, faced only one, this time around saving it before wrapping up victory in 1 hour and 47 minutes. Well, up next on Nadal is Jack Sock and his game set and match on Sports News. Back to Amarachi with the rest of the news at 10.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Russia says it has destroyed 11 Islamic State targets in Syria after launching rocket strikes on the group from its warship in the Caspian Sea. That's about 1,500 kilometers away. Meanwhile, Syrian officials say the country's ground troops have also launched an offensive under Russian air cover. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported the most intense fighting in months in Hama and Idlib provinces. Adeshawa Josh has more.
Russia's target on Islamic State militants in Syria have been confirmed by the Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu. Mr. Shoigu says 4 warships fired 26 sea-based cruise missiles on 11 targets, destroying them and causing no civilian casualties. Meanwhile, Russia denies that its week-long strikes in Syria have mainly hit non-IS targets. As more refugees seek asylum in Europe, French President François Hollande and German Chancellor Angela Merkel have called for a revamped system for dealing with asylum claims. The French president and German leader have urged EU members to act together to tackle the migrant crisis, which has seen more than 600,000 people arrive in the bloc this year. The migrant crisis has also seen EU states at odds on how to deal with the influx. Aid agency Médecins Sans Frontières is set to investigate the U.S. bombing of its hospital in the Afghan city of Kunduz. MSF said it did not trust internal military inquiries into the bombing that killed at least 22 people. The U.S. military, however, says the attack was a mistake. The hospital came under attack while the U.S. military was trying to reverse a Taliban takeover of Kunduz. That's the foreign news wrap-up. It's back to you, Amarachi.
The main news again. Boko Haram insurgents have launched multiple suicide attacks on the Buhari housing estate in Damaturu, the Yobe state capital, killing 18 people. The dawn bomb blast preceded another armed attack on Gaydam this evening, which has been repelled by the Nigerian army troops. The Chief of Defense Staff has met with the Chief of Air Staff, Chief Naval Staff and other security heads in Port Harcourt to brainstorm meeting the December ultimatum given by the federal government on defeating Boko Haram. And Russia's Navy says it has launched rocket strikes on Islamic State in Syria from its warships in the Caspian Sea. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.